everyone, back with you, another quick video. Well, hopefully quick, but long story short, I was still having braking issues. Now you hear that? Big difference. And of course, I'm not a pro bike mechanic. I have general knowledge like a lot of us do, but I had to do a complete revamp on the brakes. And there's a really good 30-minute video, and I will put a link to it. You guys need to watch if you are having issues. The one thing I did not catch, because I didn't know what the hell I was looking for, was this inside adjusting screw was initially out so far. Here, let me come around this other side, see if we can. I don't know if you guys can even see that down there, but well, let me just come around this side. There we go. That thing was out so far initially that it was almost touching the spokes. I mean, it was really, really, really close. And, the process wasn't that difficult to do. I mean, I've gone through and done everything, but that's the one thing I did not mess with. But basically, in a nutshell, you totally loosen your cable up, let the arm come completely out. You take up all the slack, you retighten this down here. Then you loosen up the actual brake assembly from the mounts, to where you can get that play and you can do the alignment, right? And then you pull the brake lever tight, you hold it tight, but you have to tighten the inside brake pad in, literally all the way. I think I turned this in probably a good 7 to 8 clicks at least. And then you come back and retighten everything down after aligning the actual whole brake unit, tighten down the mounting bolts. And then you back this off in little increments at first, a quarter turn, and then another quarter turn. And then from there, you adjust it according to if you have rub or things going on. The noise, the weird clanging I was getting is because the rotor, because the inside pad was so far out, was actually hitting against the unit, the brake unit itself. So I'm going to have to really inspect closely and see if I don't have some kind of a scratch or something. I probably don't, because they're pretty much brand new pads, right? The only time this inside adjusting screw should be all the way out towards your spokes is when you are putting new brake pads in. Just like you would totally release this arm right here to have all the maximum room that, of course, you would push the piston in on this side when you're putting new brake pads in. Yeah, I didn't catch that. And it was the same on the back wheel. The back wheel never really gave me that many problems, but yeah, it's doing a lot better. Now, on another note, here soon, I'm going to be taking off the CST big boat tire. I ordered one motorcycle tire, 16 by 3 inch from Amazon. And I'll give you guys a link to that too. I've talked about it before, because you know what? I'm not going to do anything small if I got to go through the trouble of taking this whole back wheel off. Go big, go bold, or go bald, right? Sorry, a little bit of humor there. But another reason I'm actually doing this is because I'm going to take the Tannus Insert out of the tire on the back wheel. When I first decided to buy the Tannus Inserts, I had high hopes and faith, and I've had no problem from the Tannus Inserts. But I did hear some rumors before I'd actually bought the Tannus Inserts about some weird, funky type of stuff taking place. And I kind of dismissed it. But in the last couple of weeks, I've seen some other videos come up, people actually showing what has happened, and there's just, it's not a risk I'm going to take right now. I have faith in the product. I'm not down cutting the product. I have not personally had a problem with it, but there's apparently something where, the insert compresses inside the tire, becomes extremely thin all the way around, which, they do mention that in the instructions, but yet they want you to kind of take your tire off, take the insert out, put it in a shower or some kind of crap like that, or in a hot room, and they also talk about do not overinflate the tire, but I'm going to point out, I've got 25 pounds of air in this tire. It's rated for 30. I'm using the tubes they sent me. That should not cause that Tannus insert to compress into a thin little freaking like breakfast crepe that you put strawberries on, right? But the scary part is, and this is where I've actually seen this crop up now with other people talking about it. And like I said, at first I thought it was just kind of a rumor, just people talking crap, right? But apparently when it gets to that point, you get a separate movement between the tire and the insert in the inner tube, and you end up shearing off your valve stem. That's catastrophic, guys. And you know what? 15 bucks a tube, 17, 20 bucks a tube, for the kind of money these things cost, that's not a risk I'm going to take. So I pull the tire off. There's nothing wrong with the tire. But, for all of you guys, I went ahead and ordered a motorcycle tire for the back wheel here. Yeah, it weighs double the weight of this one, but you know what? That thing is a P speed rating, and it's got like 4-ply, and it's got like just big uniform knobbies all the way across it. And I'm going to give you guys a video and show you how that thing works. And no, I will not be putting the Tannus insert back into it because, inside my inner tubes, I have flat out. So unless you suffer a catastrophic failure on your sidewall, or say a pinch flat because you hit something really hard the wrong way, or you don't install the tire the right way, or you run at too low of a air pressure, the only thing you should have to worry about is something going through the actual tread of your tire. So unless you are running over, I don't know, like a freaking flat spike chain laid across the road, I don't foresee getting any flats. Maybe I should knock on wood. But we're going to see what happens, and I will keep you guys posted, and I will definitely have a upcoming video on that with that tire change out. So hope you guys are keeping safe out there and doing good. We've had a lot of rain going on here, so yeah, kind of a good time to do this. Anyways, I'll have another updated video once I get the tires for the tire. So keep safe, guys. Peace.